Hello, let's begin with self-manual lymph drainage. Both hands across your chest, giving yourself a gentle stretching massage to stimulate and awaken your lymph nodes. Coming to the neck, stretching the skin back and down, encouraging some movement of fluid here at the neck. Maybe swallow a couple times and then come back to the chest, about 5 to 10 pumps in each area. Soften your face and then move to the shoulders, stretching the skin of the shoulders, pumping the elbows up and down. And then back to the chest. Taking some slow breaths, and then we'll make our way onto our backs. So gently find the earth. We'll awaken through our pelvic and inguinal lymph nodes here in a moment. Bending up through the knees, and then begin to massage all around the hips here in just a pumping motion. As you do this, take some deep, slow breaths to encourage that fluid to come up, and then we'll draw a right knee into the chest. Relax your head and your jaw, maybe roll that right ankle around, squeeze the toes and release, and then gently start to make some circles with that right knee. Imagining that you're drawing a circle in the sky. The top of your knee is maybe the top of a marker or a pen. And then reverse that circle, go in the opposite direction. And then release that leg up towards the sky, massaging the back of the knee. And then we'll start to point and flex the toes, just getting some pumping action in that right calf. And then hug the knee in once more, and then cross that right foot over towards the left top of the thigh. And then figure 4, lift your upper body up so you can clasp behind that left knee. Slow breaths here. Activate through the feet for a moment. Notice how that feels. And then release that down, dropping both knees over towards the right. So that right heel is drawing the outside of that left knee towards the right. Gaze towards left. Coming back to center, we'll windshield wiper the legs side to side. Noticing the release in the low spine. And then left knee comes into the chest. Finding the most distal movement of those toes of the ankle. And then gradually building some of those circles through that left hip. See if you can tuck your chin in slightly so the back of your neck elongates. And then reverse that knee circle. And then lifting that left leg up towards the sky, noticing the stretch in the back of the leg. Pumping the toes up and back, little massage to the back of the knee. And then hooking that left heel to the right thigh, lifting up to gather into reclined pigeon or figure 4. Breathe here. See if you can let your jaw and your shoulders melt. Engage the toes, flex the toes back. And then dropping. And then we're going to stay the connection with that left foot, draws that right knee over towards the left. Gaze can be straight up or over towards the right. And then coming back to center, finding the side-to-side movement of the knees. Hugging in both knees, hands to the tops of the knees. And you're going to bring knees out to the side, in towards the belly, and back around. Use your breath here, breath in, exhale to bring back and around. And then reverse that. Knees are coming forward, back, and in. And then slowly finding the sides of the feet, the toes, or maybe just onto the pant leg or the calf. Finding your happy baby pose, so make this your own. Notice where in your body you want a little bit more. How can you find a deeper connection with how your muscles, your joints, your ligaments, your tendons are? Check in with the mind as you're moving. Where does the mind go when sensation flows? And then stretch the legs up towards the sky. We're going to point and flex the toes, finding strong, beautiful legs, letting gravity encourage lymph fluid drainage. And then nice and slow, keep low back in towards the mat. You're going to hover the legs, point the toes as you come all the way back up. With a nice slow count of 5. And then lift back up. Slowly lower for 2, 3, 4, 5. Point and come all the way up. And then bring the soles of the feet together, reclined butterfly, let the legs open up, hands to the low belly. Take a slow breath in. Let it all out. A few more like this. And then we'll come to lay on one side here. So whatever side you want to. And then bending the knees into a 90-degree angle. We're just going to open the top legs, the heels connect, and then slowly lower. You can also extend that bottom arm so you're resting on the bicep. Allow this to be a slow, controlled movement. Inhale as you open, exhale as you come back in. And then extending legs long. Now we're going to lift that top leg up and then slowly lower. Flex that top foot so you feel an engagement through the leg. Go to whatever height feels good for you. And then kicking it forward, using your abdominal muscles to hold you in place. Inhale, come forward, exhale back. And then we're going to make some small circles here. So you can either just kick forward and back, or you can kind of create these small circles like I'm doing here. And then bending the knee, plant the foot for a moment, and then drop that knee down as you slowly come onto your belly, hands onto the earth, forehead to the earth, feeling the stretch in that right hip, soften through your low spine, breathe in and out. And then lift up, maybe add a smile in there and come to the other side. Laying on your side, First, bending the knees in that 90-degree angle. We'll open top knee up and bring it back down. Just imagining a clamshell opening and closing. And then extend both legs long, lifting top leg up and then slowly lower. Breath in and out, in and out. And then kicking that leg forward. Feel the strength building within you. Feel free to bend the knee slightly if that feels better. And then just kicking the leg forward and then back behind you. And then if you'd like, coming into the little circles here. Taking about 5 in one direction and then 5 in the other. And then planting that knee down as you come to the belly to stretch this hip. Letting yourself just rest. Breath in and out. And then walking yourself all the way back up. We'll come to a seated position with the legs wide. Grow tall through the spine as you inhale. Flex the toes back. And then guide yourself down and back up. So just finding a little bit of opening, a little bit of movement in the hips. Just notice where you're at right now. And lifting the arms up on the inhale. Exhale, hands come down through heart center. Gliding the left hand down, that left leg will reach that right arm up and over. Finding this gentle surrendering over the leg with an intention of love, release, relax, and then glide the hands back up, reaching the opposite arm back, left arm back. Arm comes up and over, and then you frame that foot. Forearms come down by the calf. Lengthen as you breathe, exhale, and then on your next breath in, inhale to rise all the way up, reach the arms up. Bring the arms behind you for a moment so that you can bring the legs together into a seated position, hands to the thighs. Just giving yourself a little bit of a massage here, just a little squeeze, a little tap, a little pat. Just as a little thank you, sending gratitude to your legs for engaging this practice. Thank you to all the systems in your body that support you and keep you healthy. Tapping onto the chest one more time just to keep that flow and tension moving throughout the rest of your day and night. Hands to heart center. Take a breath in and out. Thank you so much for being here.